General Hospital spoilers reveals that it's now only that we're reminded of Liz's most troubling problem. It's been a while since Franco died, so Liz decided he would start a new relationship. Liz intends to date Finn. He's the one who is always by Liz's side and helps her a lot. But every time Liz prepares to go on a date with Finn, she constantly encounters very strange things. Finn and Liz have embarked on an investigation, but they cannot find out who the culprit is behind all this. Those capable of causing trouble for Liz are gradually eliminated until Liz's son discovers a strange problem. It turns out that Liz is the one suffering from mental illness, and she often sleepwalks at night. Perhaps Franco's death caused quite a lot of pain for Liz, so she became this miserable. Liz hasn't hurt anyone yet, but once the situation gets worse, it's really dangerous for her children. That's why Liz decided to go to Shady Brook herself to receive treatment. Liz once said she never would contact anyone and didn't want anyone visiting her to assume it was Finn. Of course, Cam didn't want her to leave her family, but Liz decided it couldn't be changed. This is an event that greatly affects Liz's life later. That's why Liz does not want to contact anyone since she sets foot in Shady Brook. Liz of course had feelings for Finn, but she didn't expect herself to be a burden to him. This trip of Liz could decide if her and Finn's feelings can weather the storm. While Finn expressed her wish to overcome this difficulty with Liz, she firmly refused. Perhaps if Finn had persevered a little longer, Liz would have changed her mind. Anyway, she cares for Finn very much, but her situation is not good at all. Liz will be out of town for a while so she can focus on her treatment at Shady Brook, and that means the actress taking on the role is likely leaving the show. Will it be a permanent departure or a temporary one? It should be remembered that the replacement of actors is something that happens often on the show, but not everyone is involved. Anyway, this is a character that receives a lot of attention from fans, so her departure will disappoint a lot of people. The show has seen quite a few changes to its cast recently, with Josh Kelly appearing as Cody Bell and Michael being briefly replaced by Robert Adamson. Will it be Liz this time? Earps is an actress who receives a lot of attention from fans, so her recent moves have been carefully watched. Earps' character will soon have to say goodbye to family members and head to Shady Brook, yet when we see Liz talking to Cam, it feels like a breakup that Liz will never return to. Will Earps leave the show this time? Will we never see Earps again? But for now, Earps still has a few scenes that needs her presence. In the end, Liz went to Shady Brook alone to receive treatment. Apparently before leaving, Liz had hoped that everyone might not come to visit her, but to her surprise, the next day, Laura and Finn decided to show up to her visit again. This made Liz unhappy in the slightest. She didn't want Finn to see how pathetic she was right now.